workout. We're gonna do this in a timed format. So if you've already done the workout, then you'll be a little bit familiar. If not, I'm gonna go over the movements beforehand. So we're gonna start with just some nice easy movement. It's a little bit of a warm up, and then we will get into the banded movement. So initially, we're gonna start with some cat-cows. You're gonna be on all fours, and you're going to just nice and easy move the spine up and drop down. You can exhale on the drop. Inhale. Exhale. Just find the rhythm that works best for you, nice and easy. We're gonna do about 10 of these. Nothing into pain, you can roll the shoulders. You can do a little wag from side to side, just kind of waking everything up, making that feel good. We'll do 2 more. Last one here. Belly button down and then belly button up. Okay, the next one we're gonna do, you can do this seated or standing, but we're gonna go with the arms. We're gonna go into shoulder circles. So from here, you're gonna bring the arm, we're gonna do both at once. Arms up to the top, you're gonna rotate, palms out, and as you reach back, you're drawing a big circle to the side of you and rotating through that, and then you're gonna rewind. So thumbs up, palms out, twist, 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 ending back at the hand at the thigh, and then pulling back, untwist, back down. We're gonna go do 10, reach out, reach, twist, as big of a circle as you can. Stay nice and tall through these. Again, you don't have to be on your knees, you can stand through these, you can sit through these, whatever feels comfortable for you. So coming up to the top, keep moving through it, good. Pull back, untwist, rewind, try and retrace that same circle, twist, 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 pull back, untwist, biceps to the ears, in line, rib cage stays tucked, back of the hand, the thigh to end, pull all the way back, shoulders stay down, and retrace that circle, 2 more, reach, twist, 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 pull back, untwist, up to the front and down, last one, all the way up, pull those shoulders back, twist those palms back, shoulders down, rewind, all the way back, untwist, and back down. This next one, you may need something to hang onto to balance, a chair, a pole, whatever you have accessible to you, the side of the couch. Okay, I'm gonna use this wall here. You're gonna draw as big of a circle as you can with your knee, trying not to move anything other than this leg. So you're coming up to the top, out to the side, belly button stays forward, kick that leg back, you're squeezing that cheek, coming forward a little bit just to finish out that circle, and then you're gonna retrace it. So you're drawing a big circle here, and a little bit forward, rewind, back, side, and front, down, up, side, kick back, side, and front, up, side, back, and back, side, to the front, forward. We're gonna do 10 here, to the side, and back, side, to the front. Take a break whenever you need it. Just jump back in whenever you're ready. You can hit pause, get a drink, whatever it is. You can power through it, power through it. We're gonna go 3 more here. Good, stay nice and tall. Make sure you're not leaning over. Try not to crunch into that hip. All the way up, belly button stays engaged here. Core engaged. And I lost count, but we're gonna do this one and 1 more. That might have been 11, but that's okay. Extra credit never hurts. Rotate, kick back, squeeze that glute. Feel that hip warming up. Good, we're gonna go to the other side. You can turn around. You can actually use the same leg. Probably could have done that same side. Just wanna show you here. I'm showing you from a different angle, coming all the way up to the side. My body never moves. I'm staying nice and tall. I'm not leaning over, not leaning away, not leaning forward to kick back. Stay up. My back's not extending here, so keep that pelvis tucked. to the front, rotate back a little bit forward, rewind, out to the side, and up, 3, good, out to the side, rotate, kick that heel back, find that glute, find that G, all the way up to the front, 4, up to the side, rotate back, engage, engage. If it helps, you can put your hand on your belly, hand on your hip, whatever helps you maintain the connection with those muscles. You can put your hands there, keep a little bend in the knee that you're standing on, engage that glute, that'll help you balance. Think spine nice and long, top of the head to the ceiling. Go 2 more. I also lost count here. That's what happens when I talk. And we're gonna go last one. Your hips should be nice and warm. Feeling mine. Okay, next set things we're gonna do. We are gonna go 3 exercises. We're gonna go 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, okay? We're gonna grab your band. So grab a medium band. This one we're gonna go band around the legs. The lower you have the band, the harder this is gonna be, okay? So if you have it at your ankles, it's gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be the hardest. If you have it just below the knees, that's like middle. If you have it above the knees, this is going to be the easiest. Obviously, the tighter your band is, the harder all of it's going to be. So the further you are away from the hips, right, your attachment point, the more difficult it's going to be. So I'm gonna leave mine around my knees just because I'm here. We're gonna do lateral steps. I'm just showing you this. I'm gonna show you all 3 and then we're gonna go back and time them. So the steps are just gonna be from side to side here. Hands on the hips. Actually, I'm gonna have you rotate palms out because that'll open up the shoulders a little bit. You're just going side to side. Keep a little bend in the knees. Keep the torso up in line so you're not reaching out and stepping here. So just little steps, controlled. Keeping knees in line with the feet here. Back and forth. If you want to go 2 steps, you can. That's fine too. If you have more space, just make sure it's even. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is going to be, actually you can leave this on or you can take this off. Depends on how comfortable you are with squats. I'm going to leave it on because it's here. If you want to take it off, take it off. We're going to do squat to a Y raise. So there's 2 different ways to do this, again, based on your comfortability with squats. So squat, feet are shoulder width apart, heels stay on the floor. Okay, you're going to sit down, raise the arms up into a Y, and stand up. You can bring them back down, or you can keep them up. It's going to be harder to keep them up throughout the entire movement, okay? But you can come here and down, or you can come down, come here, and up. Come down, come here, and up. So here and up, okay? That's the second movement. And the last one is going to be sorry, looking at my notes. Tabletop to a down dog. So you're gonna be here on all 4s. Okay, a couple options. Easier option is going to be come all the way back down to the floor. The harder option is going to keep your knees off the floor. So starting point is either here or up off the floor. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders, toes tucked. We're going to take it back in, brace, push back, exhale, come back down. Again, hover or touch down if you need to, and back up. Hips go back, heels press down, back down. Breathe in. Okay? So, band is going to go around the knees. We're going for time. Again, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and moving on. We're going to go through that twice, and then we're going back. Okay? And then we're moving on. On your mark. Ready, set, and go. Back and forth. Again, bend the knees just a little bit. Torso stays nice and tall. If as you're going through this, you feel like you need to make it harder, slide it down a little bit. You can move it down to the ankles, that's totally fine. But also make it harder if you go more on one side, right? If you have the room to do a few more on one side, other than alternating, you'll just make one side work a little bit. Little bend in the knees, drive those knees out. Make sure you're nice and long here. You can open up the palms, open up the chest and shoulders here. Good. We have 10 more seconds. Make sure you're breathing. You can sit down into it. The lower you go here, the harder it's going to be as well. And next time, if it's not hard enough, time. Good. So again, you can leave the band on or you can take it off. We're going into our squats. We have 10 seconds. So you go down into squat with a Y raise. So you're squatting down, arms up into a Y, stand back up. Sit down, Y, back up, sit down, Y, or you can keep them up here. Make sure knees are tracking in line with the toes as you squat. Don't let the knees come in. I want you to only go to a depth that you can keep a nice long spine. I don't want you curling over here over the body. So keep up nice and tall, nice neutral spine. If you watch the videos, that'll make sense. Again, at your own pace. If this is too much for you, then you can stop whenever you need to and take a break and step back in when you're ready. You can pause the video, get back into, and time. Good job. Okay, ditch the band. You could actually keep it on if you wanted to, just for ease sake, but we're gonna go tabletop to down dog in 3. All fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Breathe in, lift the knees up, push back. Breathe in, touch down or hover, push back. Breathe in. You can sit here for a second, get a little stretch out, and then back down. Sit back, send the tailbone to the sky. You can also do this on a countertop. You can go into a plank and then push back if you need to. Good, we got 10 more seconds. Here. So if you're elevated onto something, right, it would come into your plank and then you would push back into your down dog. And time, good job. Okay, we're gonna go one more round back into lateral walk. So band around the knees. Gotta make it quick. Knees or ankles, whatever you feel like, and we're going. Right into it, no breaks here. We're gonna break up the next one when I switch exercises. Good, again, a little bend in the knees. The more you bend the knees, the harder this is gonna be, okay? Keep body nice and straight. Make sure you're not reaching out, wobbling back and forth. You can open up the palms here. We are over halfway. Tapping side to side, or if you've got room, go 2, go 4, you can go 10 each way, 15 seconds. Keep those legs moving. Good, breathe in. Spine nice and long. And 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, and time. Good. Again, you can keep this on or take these off. With squats, if you need a chair to sit down onto, you can grab a chair behind you, same concept. Just have something there to use. In 3, 2, and we're going. Squatting down, raise, back up. You can keep them up, or you can bring them down here. Again, nice long spine. I don't want you squatting over and leaning over the top of you. Down, down. Good, we're over halfway. My legs are burning. Breathe in, and then exhale as you drive up out of it. 15 seconds. Use that breath. Help it power you out. 5 more seconds. In 4, 3, 2, and time. Nice work. Okay, ditch this band. Kick it off to the side. We have tabletops to down dog. So again, if you're needing something to do this on, call this a bench, a countertop, a chair, whatever it is. You can come down if you're standing here, and then back and down, or you can go here, back and down. This can be higher too. So like I said, countertop, couch, chair, whatever it is, and we're going. Good. Exhale on that, push up. Inhale again, hover or touch down if you need to. Push away from the floor, don't sink into those shoulders. Can sink the chest here, tailbone goes to the sky, heels to the floor. And 5 more seconds, last 5 seconds, you get a break, work through it. Keep pushing. And time, nice job. Okay. You can grab a drink while I'm talking here on these next ones if you need. We are going to do glute bridges, band rows, and dead bugs. So for the glute bridges, you're gonna need both a lighter band and a medium to heavy band. So the first one is gonna go band around the knees. This one is going to go above the knees. From here, we're gonna be on our backs in a bridge position. So bridge here, driving through the heels, pushing the hips up, rib cage stays taut. Find that core as you pull the pelvis and the rib cage together. Glutes are squeezed here. So that's your bridge, okay? And as you do that, tension stays out on the band with the knees, and then you're going to put a lighter band around the wrist, and you're pulling that apart. So you keep tension here the whole time. Don't let that go slack, okay? So pull it apart, pull knees apart, breathe in, drive up. Breathe in, drive up. Breathe in, squeeze, tuck. So find the core, find the glutes. Okay, so that's the first one. The next one is going to be a row with your band. So one is going to be, you're going to use a medium band for this. You can sit, stand, however you want to do it. You're going to hold both arms out, okay, tension on the band here. You're going to pull one arm back, shoulder blade first, then you're going to pull down kind of towards that hip. You're going to end about this angle with the shoulder, this hand stays put, and then you're going to alternate. So push out, okay, so that's the second one. The last one, you're not going to need a band yet. You may use one later, but we're going to do a dead bug. So you're going on your back, knees over the hips. Bring them up more if you need to, but your goal is to maintain your neutral spine here. So you're keeping your back somewhat touching the ground. You don't want it to be rounded up so that your hips come off, but it shouldn't be arching up. So there should be about a hand space between your back and the floor here. So knees up, hands up. You're breathing, starting with knee bent, okay? If this is easy, then you can fully extend the leg. Breathe in, hold, exhale. Okay, if you need to, you can start here. You can send it out and pull it back. You can keep one leg down, okay? But general is going to be here, touching down, here, and then if you feel comfortable doing this and you can maintain this positioning, you can extend the leg fully, okay? So we're going to cycle through that. Again, 2 rounds, 1 minute of work, 15 seconds of rest, starting with the bridge. So grab both of your bands, one around the knees, here, one around the hands, and on your mark, get set, and here we go. Hands apart. Good, keep tension on the band out, find the glutes, find the core, driving through the heels. At the top, you should feel that pull of the pelvis and the rib cage together. Use your breath. Make sure you're breathing. Think about exhale on the effort. So as you drive up, you're braced at the bottom. You find tension. Squeeze at the top. Last 15 seconds. Keep that tension on the band out. You should start to feel the shoulders working. Start to feel the glutes working. And 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. 15 seconds. We're going hands out, arms out in front of you here. Shoulder blade comes back first. In 3, 2, 1, pull, extend, pull, extend, pull, extend. Working those posture muscles, working the front of the shoulders. Pull that shoulder blade back, keep the spine nice and long. So you're staying up super tall here. Breathe, think about exhale on the effort. We're over halfway. Big pull, don't let this base arm move. When that's out in front of you, keep it there. Fight for that. Shoulder blade, think about tucking your shoulder blade into your opposite back pocket. So pull that back, lock it in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Bands to the side. We're going on our backs into dead bugs. Here. So knees up, dropping down, touch, or you can extend the legs fully. Ready, set, go. Again, breathe in, hold, exhale up. Exhale, or sorry, inhale so the leg goes out, your brace, exhale as you pull it in. Maintain this position with the spine. There should never be more than a hand space between your low back and the floor. If that. Maintain. I don't want it pressing into the floor, but I don't want it coming up off the floor either. 15 seconds. If you need to, you can just hold here. This position is great too. It'll make you work. Find your breath. Make sure you're breathing through it. Once you get your breath, think about pulling your belly button down towards the floor. You're engaging that low core and relax. Good work. Okay, we're staying on our backs. We have one more round. We're going to band around the knees, around the wrist, into bridges. Here, band around the knees, band around the wrist, and we're going. It can be a little tricky to get here. If you need to, you can pause it, do a few extra, whatever you're feeling. Keep tension on those bands. Don't let them pull your knees together. Don't let them pull your hands together. No slack on those bands. Make sure you're breathing, driving through the heels. Think about find the core, find the glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Use that breath. As you exhale, if you forcefully exhale, you should feel that core working. You can, if it helps, you can ditch that band for a second. Put tension, put pressure on your abdomen here. And as you breathe out, you should feel that pressure out into your fingers. And we're almost there. And oh, we're past time. Good work. Get talking. Okay, medium band off the legs. We're going into the arms. Up tall, and you can stand, sit, kneel, however you want to do this with the hands free. Ready, set, go. Shoulders back. You're not pulling those shoulder blades into your opposite back pocket. Alternating arms. Hold. Good. Keep that press out. Nice and strong for that base. Lock them in. Squeeze in the middle of the back as you pull. Shoulder blades down, away from the ears. Make sure they don't start to scrunch their way up. We are almost there. 15 seconds. Good. Keep fighting for it. Stay tall. Make those arms work. Pull them back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and done. Good. Last 45 seconds. Nice job. You're almost there. Okay, we're going on our backs to dead bugs. Again, you can hold here. You can drop the knee bent, or you can drop the legs straight, or you can put the legs down. Lift one at a time here as needed. Ready, set, go. Then exhale. Sorry, inhale as the leg goes out. Hold it. Exhale as you bring the leg in. So you're bracing and you're using that tension in the core. If you watch that video, you should understand what I mean by that. Intra-abdominal pressure and using your connection breath to engage that transverse abdominis and stabilizing the spine. 15 seconds, we're almost there. Fight for it, finish strong, and you have 5 more seconds left. Again, you need to just hold, keep them working, and time. Good work. All right, we're gonna roll on over, go into just a little cobra. Chest up, shoulders down. Make sure this isn't pinching in the low back. This should feel good. Stretch out the abs a little bit. If it feels okay, you can press up a little bit higher, all the way up onto the arms. Let the hips drop down. Shoulders back. Push yourself back. Reach the arms out to a little child's pose. Walk the hands to one side. You should feel that nice and long in the sides of the body. And other side. Good. Okay, last little stretch here. The next thing, you're going to grab the lightest band you have. Grab it here. You're going to reach it up overhead and behind you. If you need to bend the arms a little bit, you can. You should feel a good chest in the stretch and shoulders, chest and shoulders. Good. And And then one arm at a time can go over the top. If you find a point that's tight, right here is where it feels tight for me. Just gonna hold for a second. You can also use a broomstick or something like that. Just take the hands wide enough that you can keep them straight and go all the way up and over. So just nice, easy movement. Don't crank on anything. Shouldn't feel like you're gonna dislocate your shoulder. These are actually called shoulder dislocations, but I don't want you to push that hard. So, up and over, open up the chest and shoulders. I know you've all been sitting and staring at the computer for way too long, so open those up. I hope you had a great workout, and I will see you guys next time.